Before GardevoirBoy's 20th birthday, Farel had done a Fisheye video akin to DJ Clive's Ranma 1/2 character profiles. However, the clips came from the Cloveway dub. That's because the Viz Media dub of Sailor Moon Super S was not available at that time. 13 years later, GardevoirBoy reacted to that video and still would prefer the Viz dub version of Tiger's Eye and Fisheye. For this version, he'll be using clips only from the Viz Media dub of Sailor Moon Super S. I hope you enjoy GardevoirBoy's April Fool's video, where he will be talking about Fisheye, the biggest all-time gender-confused Sailor Moon character. Enjoy! Sailor Moon is considered a so weird it's good anime. It was brutally censored because it had a lot of concepts that looked outlandish for children. One of my favorite arcs is the Dead Moon Circus. It may be weird having circus-themed villains trying to take over the world, so it's not surprising that this arc doesn't get much slack compared to the others. However, there's an Amazon group that I like. Of course, there's the Amazonas Quartet, which has 4 girls, all of them female of course, but there's an Amazon group that I like the most. It features a trio that is like the one from the Pokemon anime that has all male characters. 3 of them to be exact.
Amazon Trio, are you present?
Tiger's Eye, present.
Fish's Eye, present.
Hawk's Eye, present.
You summoned us, Madam Zirconia?
Ah yes, the Amazon Trio. They are the 3 animal servants that have become human by Zirconia's magic. They intend to catch Pegasus inside mirrors of people with beautiful dreams. Why do I consider them beloved? First off, they are adults who make very formidable foes. Second off, they are 3 handsome men who wear goofy and silly looking clothes. Third off, they have a very silly and comical personality in the Viz Media dub. And finally, they have an awesome jazzy theme song. That jazzy sounding theme song sounds very appropriate for the Amazon Trio. It's true that they are the servants of darkness, but even bad guys can have an awesome sounding theme song. Apparently the Amazon Trio love that theme song. You'll hear that song when they're at their bar. They love that song so much, it has been brought back outside of their bar in a special beach episode.
Stop worrying. I know what I'm doing. She can't be that hard to seduce. I just have to find her weak spot. Everyone's got one.
And the pitch. Huh? Direct deep to left field, and this ball is...
Turn it back! I was listening to that!
Yeah, well, who cares? It's my radio, and I listen to what I want. You got that?
I won't be wearing my Gardevoir costume this time. Instead, I'll be talking about the best boy Sailor Moon character, Fisheye, as my normal male self. Now, before I continue talking about Fisheye, the character was renamed Fish's Eye in the Viz dub as a strict measure to make sure that Fisheye was male. However, I will call Fish's Eye by his original name. Although I didn't know in the 2010s, I had a feeling that Fisheye was always a male character. I feel happy for people finding out that Fisheye was a guy. Besides, you don't see feminine-looking men that often. Anyways, let's talk about the most gender-confused member of the Amazon Trio, Fisheye. Ah yes, Fisheye. Even since the moment I laid my eyes on him, he was a very cute boy. Of course, even if he does have dragonfish-like looking hands, he smells like fish, which attracts cats. Even so, he's beautiful and has a lot of talent plus skills. Not to mention that he has a cute and elegant male voice.
Hey, Mr. Yamagishi, are you thinking about Kiriko?
No. I was thinking that I should probably apologize for putting you on the spot before.
Oh, that didn't bother me. But I feel bad for Kiriko. You know, Mr. Yamagishi, it seems like you don't know much about women. A woman really likes it when a man only has eyes for her. Know what I mean?
What?
I want you to see only me and show me your beautiful dreams. Will you do that? Please?
Now, I won't show the Zoisite scene because it's from an earlier dub, but you understand that Zoisite was the other man that suffered an identity crisis. I'm sorry many of you had to see Fisheye suffer an identity crisis. The truth is, many of you who watched Sailor Moon Super S back then were in a censored environment. Because many of you watched Sailor Moon Super S in a censored environment, it was no wonder why many of you forgot that Fisheye was a guy. Most of you got gender confused and misguided about Fisheye's identity. Let's face it, changing Fisheye to female only made him a feminine tomboy. Regardless of the times or societal norms, I will always accept Fisheye as a male. To me, Fisheye will always be male. A hyper-feminine man, but a man nonetheless. If you think Fisheye is female, think again! I'll show you that I am not gender confused, thinking that Fisheye is a guy. In my opinion, Fisheye was much better as a male character. Of course, Japan made the character male in the first place. Unlike Tiger's Eye and Hawk's Eye, he goes for handsome men and all the lemurets he sends out are male too. Until the internet came around, and later on his sacrifice, it was surprising to see Fisheye's true colors. I find it funnier to see Fisheye as a super feminine man. I have to admit, it's so funny seeing Fisheye dress, act, and sound like a girl. After all, feminine-looking boys just want to have fun. Celebrating April Fools with a bang, I wanted to talk about the old-time gender-confused Sailor Moon character. While his time to shine was short-lived in the manga, at least it's made up for in the 90s anime. We can all agree on one thing though. He has a very interesting fashion sense. He's a pretty gentleman, that's for sure. He's my favorite homme fatale. In my opinion, Tiger's Eye and Fisheye's Viz Media dub voices were funnier than their club voices. One sounds like James and the other one is a man talking with a high-pitched voice. I love it so much. Even listening to them makes me laugh. It just adds to their comical and silly personality. Just watch and listen.
Then how about it, Fish's Eye? It's time you did some work around here.
No way. It's not my thing. Women just don't do it for me.
All right. So, just what is your thing anyway? The strong, handsome big brother type like me, is that it?
You have got to be kidding! What would I want with a leotard-wearing airhead like you?
Okay,
You would never
okay,
be my
don't
thing,
get your
you got
knickers
it?
in a
Never!
twist.
Not to mention,
What's wrong with these pants?
Everything.
Stop it, you two!
Huh?
Please stop. I can't stand you fighting over me. I can't.
Huh?
I never wanted to come between you.
Are you kidding? Here's a hot newsflash. We're not fighting over you.
You're not?
Fisheye may be a homme fatale, but he's not what you consider a womanizer. After all, most of his targets are men. Most of them heterosexual, of course. I'm sure that there was one episode where the Amazon trio teamed up to deal with Mr. Magic Hero. That's one of Fisheye's memorable moments, but there are also other memorable moments I like with him. Like in episode 13 of Sailor Moon Super S, where Fisheye goes after a fashion designer named Yoshiki Usui. Of course, he already knows that Fisheye is a guy. Or in episode 21 of Sailor Moon Super S, where Fisheye goes after Mamoru. Yes, it's hard to believe it, but our main male hero is being seduced by a hyper-feminine man. Like the Team Rocket trio after them, the Amazon trio had a way of capturing Pegasus. While Hawkeye's cage did not work out, and Tiger's Eye's demon summon also didn't work out, Fisheye's plan to catch Pegasus worked out. Or just about. He had Mawashi Taro make a force field that stopped Pegasus and the Sailor Guardians from teaming up with Sailor Moon and Chibi Moon. That made the girls hopeless against Fisheye. Fisheye is one beauty king you don't want to underestimate. Unfortunately, Fisheye's knife-throwing skills are pathetic.
Once I get Sailor Moon out of the way, I can deal with the others. They're a bunch of pipsqueaks. Game over! Well, now that I'm warmed up, take that! That! This one! This over here! What the heck is going on?
Here's the rapier! But then his plan fails before he gets to use it. Oh man, talk about wasted potential. For a dude who looks like a lady, I will admit that I was so smitten by Fisheye's feminine looking appearance that my legs just gave way. Being an overly feminine male, I have to consider him a beauty king because he's so flamboyant and takes no shame in dressing in a feminine way. April Fool's Day was an appropriate day to talk about Fisheye and celebrate 4,000 subscribers at the same time. Deep down, Fisheye just wanted to be accepted for who he is. His flamboyant personality and playful demeanor brings a light-hearted energy, making him fun to watch. I really don't blame him embracing his feminine side. After all, feminine-looking boys just want to have fun, and I love him for that. Fortunately for you guys, I have never forgotten that Fisheye was a guy. Even if the 90s was a censored environment, I have always believed that Fisheye was a guy. I hope you enjoyed my 4,000 subscribers video where I talk about Fisheye, the most gender-confused character in Sailor Moon history. Until next time, this is GardevoirBoy signing off. Thanks for watching!
What's wrong? Why you blushing, Tiger's Eye?
Huh? Well, so are you.
I wonder if this color's a little intense for a fairy. No way. I think it's perfect.
Say, Hawkeye, do you like fish sticks? Yeah? Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah? So, what are you, Hawkeye? A gay fish?
Did somebody say...
A gay fish? Right.